Yes.
Shit. Alright.
Well,
hello everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of the Talkin WWFFL podcast. I'm Brandon Ryden with my co-host.
I'm Jack Herring.
I got special guest.
Awesome.
And then we got
Hey guys, I'm Ben.
Ben Frantz.
This is Ben Frantz.
We had a packed weekend.
A lot of good games.
How many games did we play? We played about 4 games. We had 6 on the slate. 2 got canceled, but we still had a fun weekend. First game was with Gorillas versus Dirty Dogs. What were your thoughts, Austin?
I thought it was a great game. I feel like the Gorillas have definitely upped up their roster a little bit after picking up that new quarterback.
I like that new
middle
QB.
linebacker.
I like that new QB.
Josh Couch, man, that dude's amazing.
Yeah.
Also, we had you as a fill-in, dude.
I filled in. I played a little bit.
Did great. But unfortunately, we did lose. So
Did lose, but it was a good game. Ended crazy. There was onside kicks. Everything was going on.
Oh my gosh, we introduced a new onside kick rule.
It was a little
messy,
crazy.
though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
But so first game went well. Then next game was it Blitzbusters?
Well, Solo Kings got canceled.
Yeah, Solo Kings got canceled. A few teams didn't come out on Saturday, but we move on to the Sunday slate. We had Blitzbusters versus Skippy Ice.
That was a crazy
Possible game of the year candidate. Possible game of the year candidate. What did you think?
Fight for the number 1 seed.
Well, I think Salty versus Skippy Ice was a better game. Kind of because we won, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we started the league for.
What a crazy game, though.
A true shootout. A true shootout. What was the ending score?
Truly, it was
high
about
scoring.
58-68.
58 to 68.
Nobody came here. Nobody's going to games. People are going to games, and they're going for shootouts. They're going to see these crazy offensive matchups.
Offensive matchups were insane. The
we
David
delivered.
Chamber brothers, the Ali brothers, actually a match.
We had 4 Chambers on the field. One of them.
Insane.
Oh,
is that those 2 guys?
Yeah, the other
I see.
half African American
I
folks.
see.
Yeah, but no. I mean, we had. At the end of the day, that just came down to who wanted it more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you see these guys, they're hooting and they're hollering the whole time. I mean,
I feel like there was a bunch of trash talk on both sides though.
Yeah,
Always is.
It's mostly just David, Kyle, and Zay that were talking. But at the end of the day, well, I keep saying at the end of the day, but there's so much banter and that makes it exciting. That
makes the
creates
game.
this dynamic that's just
It makes it
adds
more
this-
competitive.
It makes it more competitive, more fun to watch, more fun to play in. Just, it was a great slate.
Makes people want it.
I'm waving at. The
Seems like we got some viewers.
Oh,
We're waving to us or something like that. I
That's
don't know.
funny.
How many viewers we got, Jack?
That
Give it a
ain't
check.
unbelievable.
I can't read.
4, I believe.
Bro, yeah, 4 viewers. Let's fucking go.
That's 9, I think.
9 viewers.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So,
I
What's
think.
up?
So, how do you feel about was it Zay who dropped the game-winning touchdown pass?
A game-winning touchdown.
was
drop.
It's rough.
not gonna lie, I did some offensive pass interfering on that call on that last throw.
Really?
I like held back Jason Nitt, but I got in his way.
So you think it was
to
a
make more
fair
space.
drop?
Jason
It was
wasn't
fair.
even there by the end of the game.
Not Jason. It was one of them tiny little fellers.
The Raj, dude, what a
It
dog.
was probably Raj.
Raj
Raj,
is a
amazing
dog,
game. I don't know.
man.
One of the best players.
Upwards of maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns. He just goes out there, and you don't think that he's going to run that fast. You
The
don't
ball
think
just
he's going to.
ends up in his hands.
He
It's
just
crazy.
somehow finds a way to get open and get that ball. That's what Raj plays. That's how he plays.
When we
That's
played
amazing.
the Blitzbusters, I had to cover him. It was scary. It was
truly a
terrifying.
difficult man to cover.
Very hard to cover.
Blitzbusters are up there, man.
Blitzbusters
they're
are
good,
moving
man.
up.
And they're a bunch of average Joes, too, which makes it better. To be
Yeah, there's
honest.
not a
football
No
team.
football players, which is what you want to see. You want to see those underdog teams with no football players just make it all the way up to the top.
Bunch of track athletes.
Bunch of track athletes,
All
just
fast.
just nice guys
Tennis
too. We
players.
love
Yeah,
we love the
very nice.
Tennis
Blitzbusters.
players, too, baby.
Tennis
Tennis players
players.
popping off in the
Beating up-
flag football league.
We're not even like a centralized sport on our team. We've got robotics kids.
Yeah.
That's our core
It's crazy.
members.
It's
robotics.
crazy.
I believe that the Blitzbusters have the highest GPA, average GPA.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
They got some
100%.
thinkers on that team.
Ryan, Sam, Keel. Yeah, we've got a pretty intelligent group.
Yeah,
You know?
I
It was a good matchup today. I mean, I wish we could have
Yeah.
like live streamed it or something because that genuinely like a matchup for history, man.
Yeah, I saw it from the first play of the game. Was it a touchdown? The first play of the game.
Something like that.
The first few minutes were just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. It was
We knew what we were in for after like the first 4 minutes.
it was. I think there was at least a 4-play stretch where it was only touchdowns. It was seriously insane.
How do you feel about your blitzing crew? You picked up Matt Thies over the weekend. You picked over Thomas Cesare. And you have Caleb Evans and you as blitzers, but you couldn't stop Ryan Ali. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of we just decided. He's a track guy. Nobody else in the league is going to give us that big of a problem. If you put Nick Romer under center, he's getting touched.
Yeah, we're not putting Nick Romer under center anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. Even if it's you, touched.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll get
what about that last play though? Y'all all three blitzed him. He ran all the way around and got a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh
Crazy.
yeah, I didn't want to include that on the scorecard. The scoreboard. But I mean, it was in a smart blitz. We should have just waited. It was in a smart play. We just wanted to try to get a sack rather than a pick six because that's just we weren't planning on him throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a dumb play. We didn't really think at the end. There's not much thinking,
Yeah.
And that's fine. It got emotional. Let's say it got emotional. It got all these guys.
At that point, I was already warming up for our game afterwards, but I could feel the energy from the game. I wasn't even watching.
A lot of shouts.
I could just feel.
Not to be
a lot
that
of
guy,
yelling.
but it turned into more than a flag football game.
It was.
I bet
It was
so bad, bro.
I bet it did.
an emotional battle.
So you're gonna make any defensive adjustments? Like, are you gonna?
Yeah, but
No, it depends on the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
If we get these little slower folks, we're gonna blitz because our pass rush.
It's elite.
It's Skippy
it
Ice's
should be
pass
elite,
rush.
but it's like Orion on lead,
It's
and
Orion
they were
and
walking
Nathaniel,
over
they're
all of y'all.
fast.
they're
They
just
weren't-
getting around.
They weren't walking. They were running.
They were running.
They were sprinting.
They were
They're
sprinting
sprinting.
past you.
But it's just a matchup thing. We gotta utilize our quicker, shiftier kids when we have these guys, and we just need to go into coverage more.
You guys
Because every
do-
single time, sorry if I'm talking
No,
too
you're
much.
good,
No,
you're
no,
But,
keep it up, man.
They got, I think against Junkyard and Salty Seaman. Am I allowed to say that on here? Salty
Yes.
Seaman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is
It's
a team
team
name.
name.
It's printed
Team
on
name,
the
brother.
shirt.
We kept our offensive line and our D line was so good that
It
they
was.
just gave up on trying to block me. Like so,
Yeah.
I tried blocking you once.
Me
It
too,
didn't go
me
too
too.
well. It did not go too well.
No, it just doesn't work, and they can't get past me. So then that leaves me open, and I catch balls for some reason.
Yeah.
So that just opens up having a good line, opens up so much. But
It's one of the most important parts of the game.
honestly, I think quarterback's the most valuable. What do you guys think about the quarterback situation in the league?
I think what specifically how
I think we should
Like-
talk about the shot clock situation.
we might have
The
to
shot clock.
because when a player isn't blitzed, a quarterback can just sit there
Infinite
for
amount of
hours
time.
and wait. It can kill the game. It can kill momentum, and it can honestly just makes it less fun. I think we need a shot clock or something because it gets to the point where it's just a little too much.
That's just another thing to add to like the
Puts more
rules.
stress
That's-
on poor-
We were
that's way
thinking,
more for the refs.
we're thinking about getting everything figured out, but I think we shouldn't. We should keep it like no shot clock because then look, you have guys who are like more like movable. Is that the
Mobile,
word? Yeah,
mobile.
mobile, and you don't want to blitz them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys just play good defense and hope no one gets open. You know,
Yeah, but
force a bad pass.
That's why
That's
why
your
there's
job as a
D-line.
defense.
If a quarterback stays
They
back
have
for
the
long
option
enough, eventually someone's gonna get open. That's just how it works.
Yeah. No, there's the option for the defense to blitz.
Yeah.
But that's honestly not one of our most important issues. I think that one's like a low down on the chart of like current rules issues.
What do you think the worst issue is right now?
That's
A worst issue could be contact, and it could be just basic stuff. Just like getting like specific things down, like onside kicks and like stuff like that are integral to the game.
We're not implementing
No.
the onside kick thing.
yeah. I don't think kicks are because there's
Well,
no kick off.
you know what the
in first
onside
place.
you know what the onside kick rule was that we added during the grills?
So it's a
thing?
25-yard one-play drive where if you get it, you get the ball.
Oh, kind of like the XFL or whatever.
Similar to the XFL
It's
rules.
literally the exact same.
The
rule.
exact
You
same.
just got to
But-
pass a certain point, and then you get the ball. And if you don't get it, it's just a turnover. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's
That's
a-
a decent rule.
It's a possible
But,
implementation. But obviously, onside kick only in the fourth quarter and you're down.
Yeah, we'd have.
I feel like
Yeah.
that. But if you fail that play, then they should the other
Get
team-
10 yards.
Yeah, they get more yards.
I think I
we
agree.
gotta add like a implement.
But we'll flesh it out over the week.
Yeah, but I think the biggest rule changes aren't just on the field, like contact or these like formation, all that stuff. I think it's trying to get more tenants out of these guys that are like Solo King Durberger or not Solo King. They've been able to attend. It's their opponent.
It's Durberger.
It's,
and
attendance
last
is
chance.
definitely a big issue.
Attendance
Yeah.
is actually our biggest issue. This was my next topic I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Players just aren't showing up sometimes, and that's you can't do that. You
Well,
can't.
what I was thinking about doing is because it's everyone uses the same. It's like community flags and all that stuff. We want to start. I think we're gonna do an implication like a $1 fee per game, and then just have them turn it in before the week starts. Because then that makes it so more to dedication, right? Everyone shows up on time. Everyone wants to show up because they're putting money into it now. And it gives us more money to do, like, buy more better flags, get permits for, like, the Fat Boy Cup whenever we get to that, and the Fat Boy Tournament, all that stuff, you know. It just helps out with the league. It keeps more commitment, I guess, all that stuff. And we can have a cash prize at the end. I can pay for the trophy, all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
That just helps everything, and it kind of clears everything up, too. So I think we're gonna
I like it.
That's a decent idea, yeah.
I think either specific per player or per team.
I think it would have to be $10 per team, right?
Yeah.
Because there's 10 people in the team, and then that gives us what?
$120 to work.
Yeah, $120 because we have 12 teams right now. So, and then that makes it more like gives me more incentive to want to go out because I'm actually putting money into this.
Yeah,
now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And we can maybe pay for refs or have more like incentive for more refs to come out because it's hard to ref. Like
It
one
really
ref
is.
at a time.
I got to be better about that. Like, I know that you trust me to ref, so but I just haven't been able.
No, it's
It's-
fine.
it's hard to get
Everyone's
out there.
busy, bro.
I
We
was
got
being a
spring
little heated on
sports, like
Saturday.
high school, like it's everyone's really busy right now.
It's a
I
rough
understand.
league.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's why we try to do it in the mornings, you know.
Yeah, no. I mean, you got all these athletes from, like, baseball and lacrosse and other sports that I don't track. Ooh. Tennis. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's tennis. But I mean, I don't think you should be rewarded at all for not playing unless it's like a schedule.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I think
if
for
you
now
can't show
on,
up.
I'm not saying don't like quote me on this, but like I think we're doing like a penalty. Like you miss 2 games in a week, you're out of the league. You know?
I think that's
That's
fair.
awesome.
I mean, if you can't get 5 guys out to a football field,
Yeah, because
Minimum of 5 guys.
Minimum
Especially-
5 guys.
especially
5-on-5.
especially if you get the time and date a week in advance, it's just
Yeah,
can't
because
happen.
we are posting the schedules and stuff on Monday.
I'm trying as a manager for a
Yeah,
team or
yeah.
owner of a team. I focus on getting players that are available on weekends all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
way better than like
Exactly. My thing is, why would you join the league if you can't play on the weekends?
Exactly.
Exactly.
It doesn't make
It
sense.
just doesn't make any sense to me. If you can't play on the weekends, why are you in the league?
it's in the name. You know?
Yeah,
It's literally called the Weekend Warriors.
Weekend
Live
I
Warriors.
don't know, bro.
But I mean, it sucks
Wait
that
a
people
minute,
can't
guys.
come out.
Yeah,
But
it's an issue.
as long as we can keep at least like 3 games per week, it keeps the league rolling.
You gotta like just keep some sort of.
That's why we need
motion.
to, that's why we need to be more strict on availability and all that because if people keep canceling, people aren't going to take it seriously and everyone's going to want to quit.
Exactly.
Everyone's
These
gonna think it's
stupid
a joke.
Durburgers, they don't deserve to be above Blitzbusters. I think Solo King. We could talk about rankings later, but
Yeah.
you should not be like have like a stale placement. You should go down. If you
Oh,
just
if you don't
It's-
show up, you're going down in the power rankings. That's just how it
100%.
is.
100%.
That's how it is.
You just
You know?
can't.
I like-
Availability is the most important part of a team because if you're not coming out to games, you're not winning games. You're not making.
You're not
the
making
league.
an impact at all.
It
Yeah.
should count as a loss if you have
It
a game
is.
scheduled.
It's
Yeah, there
definitely
you
a
go.
loss.
Yeah.
If Solo
forfeit.
Kings,
Like,
Solo
it's
Kings
a
might have the
forfeit.
best team in the league, but if they don't come out, I mean, what are we supposed to do with
get rid of
I'm
that?
gonna clock Noah Rivera. I'm gonna figure out what position he plays. If he's playing running back, I'm gonna go cornerback and just pop the kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you got called out, Noah Rivera.
No Rivera.
I don't think he's
been
Listen
called
up.
out.
Listen up.
I don't like that guy that much.
Let's move on.
All right.
All right,
yeah.
next topic. Let's talk about rankings. So bottom, junkyard burnouts. Are they even a team?
Are they-
anymore?
No,
Yeah,
they don't even have a roster. Right?
$20 up. Anyone who's watching.
No, we're not doing that shit.
Sell the team.
We're
sell
not
the
doing
team.
that shit. We're just gonna. I'm
I'd
just
love
gonna
to buy it.
like
I mean-
DM the account and ask me if you want to make a team, and I'll like put you in, and you guys can
But
fill up.
are
the
junkyard
burnouts.
burnouts
Skippy Ice Part
officially
2.
out of the league?
Evil Skippy Ice.
Most of
Evil
burnouts,
eye.
most of
No,
burnouts guys, they're just not available.
So
And
is
they
burnouts
quit.
just no longer a team?
They're a team
can
without a
relocate.
roster. They're a team.
I mean-
So they're still in the rankings.
it's like what we did with the Bandits.
Are we gonna
the
keep them in the
hold-
rankings?
Yeah, we're
The Bandits are a new team.
At the bottom. Next might be Iron Titans.
Well,
I wouldn't say
so.
so.
Here's the thing. I think
They got some explosive players.
if you think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it, the Bandits would beat the Burnouts right now. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 0 people
Well,
on the
the
field.
Burnouts, the Bandits have a team. The Bandits have a team now.
The Bandits have at least 1 player, which is
The-
enough.
that was the joke.
So, hilarious. It's truly hilarious. Next topic. Okay. So, Burnouts at the bottom. Whatever. Are we
Bandit.
thinking then Bandits?
I'd say
Bandits
so.
have always
I feel
been-
like the Iron Titans
The
could beat
Bandits
the
came
Bandits.
back a little. I have no clue about these.
They're better.
So we
than they
played
were.
I
the
just
Iron
think the
Titans.
Bandits are super
Were they fat?
disorganized.
A bunch
They're
of-
very
I think that's just, I think that's what
But-
they don't even know who their starting QB is.
The thing is, they could.
Neither
I mean,
do
now
we.
that they've played a game, they could very well get more organized. Kind of like our first game, we were completely unorganized. It was terrible. But next few games, we
find a QB
We
to-
figured it out.
Yeah.
we got.
But we're talking about
We're
right
on track.
now. The Bandits are not a bottom level team. I think they're the next up in the power rankings.
I think they are too. I think then it goes probably Iron Titans.
I think Iron Titans. I would say they're not a bad team.
They got some good guys, but
They're a good,
unorganized
solid
today.
team, but we have so many good teams in the league that it's hard to put them
Yeah.
anywhere.
Who's
Well,
the
actually, no.
solid
Let's put Last Chance You under them because we haven't even seen them play.
Yeah,
Last
no,
Chance
mean,
it
yeah,
was
why
an
not?
extension of
Oh,
Solo
no.
Kings. They're definitely not towards the bottom, brother.
Yeah, but they haven't,
But they
haven't played a game.
The
haven't played.
glazing is insane.
We're putting. Okay,
I mean,
last,
you can't just
Listen.
guess.
Last Chance is just gonna be at the bottom of the power rankings.
Just by
because-
If they're a minor
Default,
league
you know.
team for Solo Kings, I mean, yeah, they're probably going to be
Minor league.
okay. But I mean, come on.
it's association. You don't play, you can't get a high power
Yeah,
ranking.
that's true.
So we're just gonna keep it at the bottom. Then we're gonna go Burnouts, Bandits, Iron Titans. Then we need to go up from there. What is the worst team outside of that?
I don't even
I
like.
can't even think of the team.
I know.
Yeah, I think
Let me
it's-
pull up the teams right
Pull
now.
up a list. So you got
Gorillas are somewhere.
Gorillas might be
are
next.
tumbling.
Gorillas
I would say.
might be next. I don't
Gorillas-
know. They're on
Dirty
our-
Dogs
they're on
were
our street,
disrespectful
bro.
before.
I
You
think
guys never
Dirty Dogs
saw
is they're doing stuff out
Dirty
there.
Dogs are a little better, bro.
No, they're nice.
I think
They,
they're like-
they took down the Gorillas, brother, and they got some dude. Colt, that kid with that ski mask. I don't know what his. I think his name is Colt. He is a dog.
He is a
bro.
dog.
All in
He's-
favor to
he's
ban
out there
ski
playing.
He's
masks.
a fucking dog.
Oh, I'm in favor of that.
So
Two ski masks.
Gorillas next. Gorillas next.
Yeah, fair.
Gorillas next. So recap. Last chance you at 12. Bandits. Oh no, Burnouts at 11. Bandits at 10. Gorillas.
Titans 9, right?
Titans 9. Gorillas at 8. Next up, there's so many
It
good
have
teams
to
on
be
this.
Dirty Dogs.
Yeah, it's
It has to be Dirty Dogs.
No.
Yeah,
I think
I'm tired of
I think the
this
Seaman would be
Gorillas
next.
glazing.
Seaman.
I genuinely
I mean,
think the Seaman
I
would be
do
next.
too.
Remember they were
I don't know.
Dude, no, the
Put us
gorilla-
against the dogs.
The
next
dogs
week.
are
Let's
too
get scheduled for
explosive,
that.
bro.
The dogs
They
have
got
good
some
players.
bro.
So we'll
I think
keep-
it'd
I know
be
they're
Seaman
captain.
next.
We'll keep the
Yeah.
Seaman at 7. I want bias to put them higher, but we had a great game today. 580 passing yards.
But it's supposed to be Iron Titans.
We haven't even moved on to our game yet to talk about.
Yeah,
Let's continue
we'll
talking
talk
about.
about
Finish the power
different
rankings,
games, you
then
know?
we'll talk about it.
One thing at a time, brother. One
All
thing
right.
at a time.
So then we have Seaman,
Then the dogs, right?
then the Dogs.
Then it's hard. It gets hard past them.
I think
Oh,
Skippy Ice is at the bottom of the team there.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah.
I mean,
it's. Do you think you're
Durr
better
Burger
than?
isn't showing up, and they don't.
But let's be
I mean,
for
dude,
real.
Carolina
And
Durr Burger.
didn't
Durr
they
Burger's
only
dropping.
lose by like 6 points against Solo
Let's
Kings?
be for real. They're
They
not
did.
gonna ever show up, man.
Like, so I don't
And
know.
then they beat the
Durr Burger is a
Crackers
good
in
team. I know the guys on that team. They're all.
Blitzbusters. We'll
they're
talk
all
about that later,
athletes.
but I think they should.
I think the Blitzbusters should be probably number
But-
2.
Yeah,
honestly.
realistically.
Honestly.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Healthy old Ali brothers, Araj, bro.
What are you gonna happen to freaking?
I like Blitzbusters
But
too.
I like We like Skippy Ice at 5.
I'd say
Yes,
so.
is good at 5. I think so.
No dropping from
Wait.
the loss. I think that's
Wait.
good.
We're going
Then
with
I
loss.
think next up we're going Durr Burger, because they're not coming out to games. They're at 4. That's just how.
Sure.
That's not.
I don't know. Man.
That's just how it has to
Then
happen.
Could be
Crackers, Blitzbusters.
Crackers,
Solo Kings.
Blitzbusters, Solo Kings.
I like that.
We like that.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man.
All right.
Should we get a pen?
I think we should ban ski
I
masks.
remember.
Whip out the notes app.
That could make it more even.
Ski mask, bro.
I not a fan of them.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'm scared
off-
to play out here.
Let's talk
So,
about.
I'm
Ben-
scared to ref out here, bro. I'm gonna get shot.
These
It's an important issue.
I feel like we're gonna be disrespected. I didn't want to rep those guys. I was at Hellwig with my family, spending time with my family, and these Durr Burger and these Cracker Elite fellas. They don't. I don't know. I just don't feel
This
like
is a
they
family
respect
league.
them.
This is a league for fun.
Family
It's chill,
friendly.
bro. It's
We're
chill,
not
bro.
trying to
It's chill,
shoot schools up or anything.
bro.
Like,
Dude, suede ski mask, brother. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
They could slide on
Realistic,
you.
realistically,
brings
it's
in
fine.
this-
They gotta drop on you. They'll slide on you.
It
And,
brings
like,
in this-
work you,
this-
bro.
What are we talking about right now?
We're going off track.
let's move on.
Get on. All right, how about we talk about
Let's
the
talk about our
Titans
game.
game?
Seaman versus Titans. Ben, you weren't there, but we'll fill you in. Okay.
I mean, first of all, tension was high off the bat.
Tension was
Yo,
high.
Kyber almost...
Miscommunication.
Dude.
Miscommunication.
Kyber was
fighting.
beefing with some other guys. Game started like
Kyber
about
almost
40
got in a
minutes
fight.
late. They went to the wrong field
Location.
because their captain was, I guess, off that day. So tension was high. New team. We don't know how they're going to be. Apparently, it's a whole football team.
But they come out with they were low on guys, so they picked some guys up.
Yeah, some spectators.
Yeah, but I mean,
Didn't George Hall? For sure?
No,
no, he was there.
He was
but
there, he was there,
He
but-
offered to play quarterback for us, but
no.
we got
We got
Ryan.
Brandon Ryan. We're good.
But game started off with a blast. Immediately, Seaman come out and just start squirting on him.
And then we turned over on down. So first drive, not the best.
I want to describe that.
I mean, there's good
scoring.
plays, but what's
Yeah,
going on?
but yeah. That's pretty much it. I think next week's gonna be fun too, cause now that you got the Blitzbusters like #1 in the league, you know what I mean. I just think.
I don't know where to go from here. Little matchup wise, if I had to do it, I just don't know.
Well, what my process is I'll just put the teams into ChatGPT. I make every team play each other first, and then I'll do rematches.
I think that's good.
Okay.
Just kind of let it happen.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How many
When is
viewers? We got
Skippy Ice
10
getting their
viewers.
get back on Gorillas though?
Ooh,
Late in the season.
Wasn't that the
haven't
first
played-
game?
You guys have technically not played.
Wait, actually,
Gorillas
yeah.
yet.
that's the first.
Because that was
the
a
exhibition
preseason game.
Or
Yeah.
technically,
training.
we could still get our get back. I'm not. We were placed
Gorillas?
at 9th place.
At the current place where we are right now, Gorillas are absolutely getting clocked.
by Skippy Ice.
They are.
There's not even a chance.
I
in
would
the
like
world.
to touch them.
Especially with Skippy Ice's recent signings.
No, we're gonna.
Gorillas.
I still feel like we
Rough.
don't have a complete.
Blazing Bandit says with Matthew you gone, we will lock in.
You gone.
Like the country in Africa.
What is it?
Matthew Urbaniak gone, they will lock in.
Oh, Matthew. I thought it was like Ugon was the last.
I don't know
name.
who you gone is, but
With Matt, so it's Matt Urbaniak. We can lock in. He says.
without him,
Are we still alive?
yeah, we are.
Matt's retired, bro.
Matt retired.
It says it's not even live.
No, it is. I'm on it right now.
Oh. It's how do I see live?
That's the wrong.
Look
count.
at this old man.
This guy's like he's 80 years old.
But let's respond to their question.
Sorry.
their
Oh, I
statement.
found it.
There you go. You
Let's
got it.
respond to their
We got 8
question.
viewers. Hey
We
guys.
got any questions? Please give us
Oh
questions,
yeah,
people.
send us questions. Send us
Send us
whatever you want.
questions
In the
Oh yeah,
comments.
that'd be
to the 8 people
okay.
we're talking
We got
to.
no. We got
Holy fuck,
Curtis
bro.
here. Hey Curtis.
Shout out Sensei Reyes.
Okay. We have,
Okay, Ethan Sensei, very good coach.
And
It's just a
Guru
great-
Gosh. I mean, the coaches came out today. They really.
They were dressed
Well,
well.
dripped out.
I loved it. I
were
love that.
full
I
suits.
love that for the league. I love that for the league.
Yeah.
No, we got like the entire Blitzbusters roster watching right now.
Really?
That's
Dogs.
it.
A bunch of dogs. You guys have a bunch of dogs.
we have plenty of folks on here, but like I just gotta say to these Blitzbusters, you guys were titter tattering on this line of like banter and disrespect,
Dude.
At points, you guys scored. You can't. They can't believe they were tied with us right now when it's 12-12.
All right. Dirty Dogs say, what were we doing with onside kicks? At the moment, our stance is no.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
At the moment.
We gotta discuss like what you do if you don't get it and all that stuff. We gotta like
I mean,
actually.
I like
what
the,
we're trying to do is do like a team captain like group chat thing, and then make like a document and like just go like solidify every rule that we're gonna have.
Okay, we should do that.
Because the rules are so wishy washy right now. I feel like so.
We just need to have a Word document solidifying.
We need like an actual rule
So
book.
we're gonna.
We need an
that we can print
executive,
out.
a legislative, and judicial branch.
I call it judicial.
You
I
judge.
call executive.
I'll be
Oh,
legislator.
No.
I'll be house.
Okay, let's talk
All
about
right,
this
President,
contact.
baby.
another
President.
question from Ryan Hessel.
Oh.
How are we going to deal with unnecessary roughness during celebrations?
Unnecessary
roughness during-
Okay, if
celebration?
he's talking about the football hitting the floor in his head. That wasn't intentional.
Oh, is he
though.
complaining
That
about
wasn't-
something
that
that happened
wasn't
to him?
in-
Shut the f...
That
Are we
wasn't
getting
an
it up? Are we
intentional like assault because like Orion or somebody slapped the ball out of Ryan's hand and it like hit the ground and hit him right in the nose. Like it bounced off before him and.
I feel like he should be ejected.
But that wasn't that wasn't intentional, bro. I don't think that should be like in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Everyone's being chippy. That's part
Sorry.
of the game.
We're on the edge of it right now. Let's just get the cat out of the bag. What are we gonna do about this contact? What's up with the contact?
So
Oh, I
a
got
minor
laid out
injury
this
happened at the game.
We're not
Minor.
gonna say what happened. It's
But-
not that bad, but it's
Not
pretty
bad.
bad.
He's
He's-
okay. He will
He's
live.
alive.
Don't
He will
say it,
live.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
His brain still works.
Functions.
A tackle was made by a star player.
A tackle was made by a player that
Behind the line.
hurt an important player for a team.
Are we thinking that's unnecessary roughness though? He
I
picked his
think
ass
no.
up.
You can't
picked
do
his
that.
ass up.
You can't do
It's
that.
just
There's
you
no
guys just
padding.
said tackling.
There's no padding.
Flag tackling.
We need
15 yards.
wrapping,
You
no
can't do
tackle.
that.
Behind the line though.
No,
But he-
Wrap ups, no
It's
tackle.
a wrap up. You can't
but
drop
he
the
picked
dude.
his ass up though. That's what
You
I'm saying.
can't.
But
So
there was
unnecessary
no
roughness.
specific there's
Like,
anything
tackling's
specific
fine.
before. But now we gotta talk about it. We gotta figure it out now. But like there's nothing before.
Yeah.
When Matt touched him.
Yeah, that's why we allowed the touchdown.
Yo,
because there-
don't talk about it in the
it
comments,
wasn't
guys.
specified.
Stop talking about it in the comments.
We can't have this said.
They said
Oh, you might need
our
plug in
QB
your
had an
phone,
extra
dude.
QB out for weeks. You can wrap but not tackle. I think you can wrap but not tackle. I think that's good.
But
Is that-
also, Matt brought up a good point too. He said you can't really wrap a guy when he's running away from you. You know what I mean?
You
I guess so.
Like it's really hard
Then
to
just
wrap a
pull his
guy
flag.
and momentum. It's
I'm
really hard to
watching
wrap a
myself
guy.
on
That's
live. This
true.
is so weird.
It's flag football, not rap football.
Yeah, that's true.
we
just
might.
pull his flag.
I think there's too many athletes in this league for injuries to even be a possibility. Like
Yeah,
real
that's
injuries.
true.
Like if someone tears their ACL by like running or something like that,
I mean, you would
we
have done
can't.
that anyway.
We can't stop that.
My thing is, I don't want anyone to get seriously hurt. Because imagine,
Yes. Safety is our
Don't
number
say
one
that.
concern.
I'm so scared of neck
Safety is
injuries,
important.
bro, I'm saying,
winning
bro,
is more.
Imagine Matt picked up that guy, right? He picked. Don't even like he picked him up. Don't say he didn't. He picked him up.
bro. I wasn't watching.
He grabbed his hips and like flipped him over, right?
Uh-huh.
So imagine like I forgot his name, Nathaniel. Nathaniel Ali.
Don't even talk about him snapping.
I'm
his
saying,
spine.
bro. Imagine he landed on his head wrong, bro. I'm just saying.
It could have been really bad.
Hypothetically, imagine he did, and then he
Oh,
like died. Or
I
something.
watched this Instagram
Oh.
reel on February 26th. Like,
It's so random.
do you remember there wasn't
February
any like
26th.
censoring that day, and it was scary on Reels?
Oh, yeah, dude, that was
I watched this
awesome.
reel where this lady was this power lifter from like Mexico. This lady was gonna squat 600 pounds.
Holy shit.
It was like super. It was kind of she had no clue what she was doing, but then she like, and then like.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that. But
Yeah,
we,
okay,
we
okay,
don't.
We don't have
squat.
600 pounds on something.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Matt is 600 pounds of muscle, bro.
Okay, Dirty
So-
Dogs.
Glaze.
Dirty Dogs say no tackling for QBs, but running backs behind the line. I think that can
That's-
still get bad. I think we just need to either ban it.
Because
or
what if your running back plays lacrosse or baseball or tennis?
anything can happen to anyone.
I mean,
behind
that's.
the line.
We don't want people getting.
We gotta
People
think
should
about
know
what's
the
going
risk that
on.
they're getting into. People know the risk.
But we don't want there to be a risk.
There's
that
still
drives
some
people-
risk in general just playing flag football. You could shift your weight wrong and tear your ACL.
But yeah.
there's still risk.
Well, it's. That's,
But that-
It is a sport. That is
We
a-
want to
still
stop
concussion.
all
Is it?
possible risks that we can. Like anything that can happen.
anything
wanna-
that we
wanna
can
make sure that it
help. like,
anything that we can stop.
guys-
is
Well,
just-
is it kosher? Jonathan Mays got a pick, and he was returning it, and I like picked him up and pushed him, like picked him up and like walked him out of bounds.
Out of
Oh yeah, you
Is
can.
that
as
I'd
is
say
long
you
as
can
you're not
direct
like
them out of
throwing him
bounds.
on the floor, like
Because
Yeah.
you see, like no, I
You
I
can push
generally,
a guy out of bounds if he's
Yeah.
on the
That
sideline.
is completely.
Because
fine.
I could have what's that guy's name? Like the one that does it. Ray Lewis his ass.
yeah, Ray Lewis is not allowed in this league. There's no Ray Lewis. shit
Yeah,
going
we're not
on.
doing no
I
rating.
could have, but I picked him up and was gentle with him.
Yeah.
That's
See,
okay.
that's what we like. We like gentle
I was just
little pats on the back,
clarifying.
like get out of bounds. I don't want to kill you.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I
We don't
kind of
wanna-
want to get you
No,
out. Of here.
we really just want to make sure that no one's getting seriously injured.
What about these like those plays where you're going for a flag but you pull them down? Like
I get wrapping someone up to get their flag is perfectly okay.
I agree.
It has to be. I think it's like ref interpretation of it
Keep-
because
like-
like,
Yeah.
it's really like up to like the ref to see what like kind of tackle or what kind of flag pull that was. If you're going for, if I see like I remember there was a game against the Cracker Elite, I think, in Gorillas, and the dude like
Yeah, Jonathan
tackled.
Mays says, "Thank you for not laying me out."
Oh yeah, of course, Jonathan Mays. He's a decent guy.
He's a decent guy.
I don't know
Continue,
that well.
Austin.
He seems like
Yeah,
I played Fortnite with him at Jack's Lockley's house like 3 years ago, and it was like one game. and
Incredible memory.
All right, Austin,
I,
continue.
just- I can't stop remembering things. It's terrible.
Yeah, so basically, if it looks like a tackle, I'm gonna call it. If it looks like he was trying to pull his flags, I'm not gonna call it.
All right.
It's pretty. I feel like it's obvious enough to see if he's
Yeah.
trying to tackle or not. You know, like there was one. I think there was. I saw both sides of that in calling today, like Blitzbusters Seaman game or Skippy Ice game. You know?
Caleb Evans says, "Speaking for other rushers, we can't get to the QB to wrap, but we can tackle."
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
saying. So
makes
what I was
a lot
trying
of
to
sense.
explain to Caleb earlier, Caleb and Matt, is
Caleb's a
that
dog.
like
Shout
when
out to
if you get a stop on a guy, like you can hold him. If you're tackling, you can grab him and stop him from moving, and I'll call it. You know what I mean? If you grab his arm and stop him from moving forward, you can call it. I'll call it. You know.
It's also the ref's responsibility. We've got some refs here. It's the ref's responsibility to stop that play if there's something potentially dangerous.
Yeah, like if it's like in the NFL when you see like a bunch of guys like in a huddle and dude's not moving forward anymore, but he's not technically tackled, they still blow the whistle.
Yeah.
They just blow the whistle to call the play dead. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking in the behind the line of scrimmage. You just if I see a stop, I'm gonna just blow it and call it a sack. You know.
Ryan says so. The ref whistle is going to be more active. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah, but don't get Zevin on the whistle. Don't give that kid a whistle. Don't give him flags. If you're watching this, Zevin,
He's not.
I don't like when he refs. I don't like when you ref.
Good to know.
He's like, are we like?
I love
trying to
Zevin.
cause
He's a
people
great guy.
I think we're trying to
Go
cause
Ben's just calling out people.
Yeah,
You're
You're just chirping.
just chirping.
Hey, you know it's fine. We like that.
We like to chirp.
That makes the league more interesting.
Yeah.
Rivalries are good as long as they're not violent.
The beef is interesting, bro.
The
It
beef
makes
is certainly-
Yeah,
Present.
you got to talk online. Online and in post, you got to get some.
You
talk.
show
Well,
up
you
in the
have
game, bro.
a screen like
We love
protecting
healthy
you.
beef. We love healthy
At
beef.
the end of the day, when the final whistle blows, you got to shake hands, be like, "Hey, good game, man. It's all
Played
love."
well.
That's
That's
what
exact-
Orion.
that's
Shout out
exactly what
Orion. I
happened.
know you're watching.
Exactly
I think
what
I appreciate you, Orion. Sorry for shouldering you in the head.
Oof.
There was a lot of contact.
I was
that game.
protecting
There was a lot of contact.
There was a lot of controversy and it was a fun game to watch.
And okay, we need to talk. Should we do personal fouls be 10 yards? Because like Sam Seacrest said,
If something's
remember we
That
ran
shit,
through a
yeah,
rush?
no, that shit.
That should be a 10
That was
yard
not
penalty.
funny. I'm like, Sam, what you doing, bro? But like, there should be more severe personal fouls
I
if
think
it's
so.
actually.
If it's
think so.
egregious,
I think
Because he
calling
genuinely
it.
like trucked his ass. Like, he
If
genuinely,
I'm
ran
like
through.
running full speed, then like little Jason Ip is in my way, and I keep running, and he like
so much beef.
do that. Like that shouldn't be a 10-yard foul. Like
Yeah.
it's all rough interpretation.
I think it's like if you see him and he's in your way, that's the point of flag football. If you watch any flag football on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, that's about like what is it?
Vulnerability?
Mobility? I don't know,
Yeah,
mobility.
it's
Like,
Being able to
you're
get out of the
supposed to
way
be able
from
to
the
move
flag.
around
Yeah,
the
get the
defense.
flag.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You're
but-
not supposed to try to run. Like if you see a guy downfield stopping, you're not gonna be like, okay, this guy's in my way and I'm not moving either, so it's this guy's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be able to move out of the way. They're supposed to be there to like be in your way. You're supposed to move out of the way. You shouldn't have to run through a guy just because he's standing there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're running, you're supposed to move out of their way. They're not supposed to move out of your way. That's what I'm saying.
You're talking to the guy that owns the most physical team in the league, so I can't really say too much. And I think that's a fair claim.
I'd
Yeah,
say so.
yeah.
Yeah. After playing you,
I guess.
I definitely agree.
Orion
my.
says this.
He's
This is his plea. If the offensive player engages contact first, then it's a penalty. If defensive player engages and gets laid out, no penalty.
I agree.
That's
I like
that's
that.
a good.
I think that's fair.
But
I
that's
think
also like, what if it's at the same time?
It's just up to ref interpretation.
It's off to
Alright,
rep
ref
interpretation. There's like a lot of.
We're basically giving more power to the ref.
to rep.
Dirty Dog says
becoming
every game should.
It is.
You're
It's
a
been
dictator
authoritative.
now.
I'm a dictator. I've
Yeah,
been a
you're becoming
dictator.
more.
Yeah.
We're
Dirty
actually
Dogs.
gaining more viewers. Shout out viewers, guys.
Hey, get more people in the live. Let people know that we're streaming. But Dirty Dog says every
yeah,
game should have
14
at
now.
least 2 refs. I agree with
The
that.
problem with that is that not everyone wants to come out. I want team captains, but like not everyone's available. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always available to ref because I'm not playing on a team. But most of these team captains who would be reffing are playing on teams,
Yeah, exactly.
so they don't want to like. You know what I mean?
What's your involvement with Gorillas? What's
I like that's my favorite team, but like I'm not.
He
part of the
started
team.
the Gorillas, but he.
Are you like just the owner?
Yeah,
I'm basically
like
like
you're
the
Robert
owner.
Kraft
I
of
just
the
yeah. I
Gorillas.
just
But he
run,
doesn't
like, the
gain
roster and
anything
shit.
from
I
them
don't help
winning.
him out during games.
He doesn't
I just-
gain
I let them
anything
do
from
their
them
thing.
winning.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I just let them do their thing.
But Caleb
Like, I-
Evans says, "What constitutes engaging for a defensive player?"
Hi, Caleb.
I think just like a forward motion.
Like, kind of just.
And
I think trying to stop, like getting in their face and like while they're running at you.
An obvious-
You're supposed to go for their
Putting your
flags,
hands
not their
on.
body.
An obvious
Yeah.
movement
Well,
of
if
the
you're on
hands
defense,
or body
yeah,
towards
yeah,
them.
exactly.
Yeah. That's why we allowed the little like you're going for their hips and you kind of grab their hips to grab
Yeah,
their flag.
exactly.
We're
That's it.
allowing that, but you can't like
Austin, remember
be a
when
brick wall. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
As a defensive player, you should treat it like bullfighting. You
Talking
know?
about brick wall right here. Remember when I destroyed you on Instagram?
You did not.
Bro, that is not. This is why we're
We
ignoring.
keep it on topic.
We're moving on.
All right, your boy Oli
It's Oliver
Ollie.
LeBoy, the owner of the
Racist.
Blazing
says,
Bandits.
"I can probably ref when the Bandits aren't playing if needed."
Well, that's good. Then we talk about
Mucho
that in the group
gracias.
chat. I'm gonna like
Hey, get the viewers up.
when we make the schedules.
Relax,
I'll ask in
we
the
don't
group
need
chat who
viewers,
can
right?
ref
Yeah,
with me
okay.
that weekend, and then we'll just do it like that.
We're back
Okay?
at 12 viewers. Hey guys.
That's
13.
I'd like to wave at them. I'm waving at them right now. No, but like on the thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, like digitally.
Digital
Good for you, man.
More to talk about.
Wait, we should start the wave right now.
So go, bro.
Jack, go, Jack, go.
What?
Go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah! Beautiful.
Let's go.
Darren DB says Jack the GOAT.
Debate.
Oh, thanks, Darren.
Ryan Hessel's
Appreciate it.
made a really strong mark on this league.
I saw him.
I think
hit a
that's
catch.
why we lost this game. He couldn't play because he was congested.
Congested.
Dude, I love
He had
Ryan
quite the
Hessel.
headache on him.
Ryan Hessel is the goat.
We had a guy playing with like half
A
a
fucking
head.
concussion.
He was like completely
Dude.
concussed.
Sean Campbell.
Oh, actually,
It's Sean
He
Campbell.
got a concussion in the scrimmage we played before the game.
I don't think he had a brain in the first place. He said he was gonna chop block me.
Who?
That'd be pretty
Sean
funny.
Campbell trying to shot block you?
He thought he was gonna block me, and I was teaching him how to snap a ball before the game. But that kid, no offense, Sean Campbell, but he can't
I
stop
think
me.
we should talk about the top 5 QBs in the league.
Yo, I was about to say that, bro. I was genuinely about
That's
to say
actually
that.
crazy.
Bro. Okay, top.
To be honest, I don't know
Who's
that.
the QB for Solo Kings?
Carson Fossum?
Fucking dog. Number one,
Absolutely.
obviously. Number one, obviously. I think number 2. Shit, I don't know. Number 2.
Not Kyle Chambers.
It might be,
Not Kyle Chambers.
it might be Blitzbusters QB.
Not might need Nathaniel, bro. Nathaniel Ali might be the second best QB.
Yo, we got a fat old message on that chat.
Well, let's see here.
Oh, someone's like,
Regarding the rule of the 2 feet in the line, I get not calling it every time, but there should be a strike system for teams. At today's game, both teams were either over the line or behind the line. So, what I
feel
want
it's a dumb rule if I'm being honest.
okay, you got that.
So basically, my kind of reffing is like we want to. It's not the NFL, right? So like that's why I didn't call some false starts because they just flinch. You know what I mean? But it has to be egregious enough to the point where it messes up the play or gives one team an advantage. Like if you're like half an inch off the line, I'm not gonna call illegal formation. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal.
It's only
Is that
really
in blood? Oh
it's
my
only
God.
if it's like a 3-yard difference or you like jump like 2 seconds before.
Or you start running your route a few seconds before the cue, like the.
You gotta
center
call
makes
that,
it.
but anything else we just let you play. Like
It has to be egregious.
because
If it's
really
like,
those
oh,
plays
man.
don't have enough of an impact on the game to make them like a set in stone rule.
Yeah.
Just like if it's egregious, call it. If it's not, just let it play.
I think we should talk about these, like the rules about kids transferring. You know, there's a whole lot.
Yeah,
of
Oh,
I think
a
there should be.
movement.
This is mine. If you get signed to a team, you have to play at least 3 games before you even think about leaving.
isn't that like slavery though?
Yes.
Like
Sure.
I
They're
feel like
volunteering.
there shouldn't be obligated. I mean, they can
I don't
join.
think it's
People can join whatever
slavery.
team they want.
They're like
Okay.
signing with these teams optionally. So.
Yeah, they're optional.
I don't know, but it's-
I think at least two weeks they should play.
3 games is kind of crazy. I think because
2?
that's 3 weeks.
Or
Yeah,
I think
just
we should
not. You don't have to play. 2
And I
games,
don't
but
think
say 2 weeks.
I couldn't say anything because we did that thing with Yadon at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But I think for now,
Where's
we
he
should
at
have-
now?
He's just not in the league.
Oh, okay.
I think we should just have like serious like trades now. I think we should have like official trades and shit.
Yeah, there's-
Like,
Or,
where they
we have to
actual
cut
players.
somebody. Yeah, that's why I want like every team captain to post like their roster changes and shit on their
Yeah.
accounts because then you can keep track of it if you ever think something's fishy's going on. You know. What
You
I
gotta
mean?
get like an Excel doc.
By the way, was that kid on high schooler today?
Oh,
the younger
really?
kid. The guy was playing QB for a little bit. The little kid.
Yeah, he's a high schooler.
He's a high
Yeah.
schooler.
He was a varsity backup.
Seriously?
Okay, what?
Was that Zay's little brother or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Alex.
guys,
I
important
played
question
Fortnite
from
with
Orion.
him. I played Fortnite with that kid 2 years ago. He was a little annoying back then.
Orion wants to know if Yadon is allowed if he wants to sign him.
Yeah, Don is allowed to be signed, but
should
he
be.
has to like.
Everybody is.
You have to show up, and we're gonna start doing that $1 fee. So I think we should start like establish that probably this week.
Yeah.
Get a $10 payment in for every week.
Maybe get
from every team.
new flags. Maybe get team
Well, yeah,
flags.
because I know
Each
Ben
team
Denny.
get
Ben
flags.
Denny is putting his money into this. You know, Ben's actually buying new flags as we speak, and he's putting his own money into it. So I think we should get some kind of payback for it. You know,
I like the idea
Shout
of
out
teams
Ben
buying
Denny.
their own flags.
Yeah, and then you could get like colors. Like
Yeah,
we
so
could
it
get
can
some
all
navy
have-
flags or white flags. You
That'd be
guys
nice.
could
I don't
get
like that
white
idea.
flags or something.
You don't?
I don't want to spend
Just
money.
wants to disagree with us?
I don't want to spend money.
Well,
I
it'd
think
be raised. It'd be like raised by your team with the $1 fee.
That's true. But I think this this big attraction to this league is because it's free.
That's
You
true.
know,
But
It's $1.
$1 is
a
free.
dollar.
I mean, some people. Nick Roma doesn't have $1. I mean,
There's some
He
folks
has
that would
32
rather
cents or
spend that
something.
dollar on like a something.
candy bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then they can
I
leave
would
the
too,
league.
I'm being honest.
If they care so
It's
little.
it's so we can have a cash prize at the end. We can pay for better equipment, and we're not gonna do that.
Is that
Every
legal?
team has their own stuff. What cash prize? It's our league. Who gives a fuck?
All right.
And,
You know what?
and
Yeah.
so we can buy a trophy and all that stuff. So it's fine. You know what I mean?
Curtis asked for thoughts on guest players.
Guest
I think
players.
if
You
Is
gotta
there
do what you
reserves
got.
or whatever?
if you don't have enough players and you get guest players, that's just how the league
That's
works.
how free
As long as it's like
agency
not
is, you know?
DK Metcalf, I mean.
Important question. This is one that has been posed and has been just rumors around the league. Thoughts on actual football players?
Cringe. Get a
It-
fucking life. If you're playing flag football
I
as
think-
a varsity football player,
I think we need to make a minimum of actual varsity football players per team because it can just become
Yeah, I agree.
super overpowered.
Because like you could just get like a whole football, like just get. Oh,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
the
take
Solo
I'll
King
get
Yeah, but
is.
how do we like
football.
verify if you're on a football team or not? What if a
You
group of guys
check
just
if they're on a
bullshit?
football team. Or
we
not.
can know. No one's just gonna lie.
yeah, it's not that.
Well, I mean, just check their rosters.
We got
Those are
Caleb
public.
Evans. That kid used to play football, I think. Caleb, did you play football?
You can check it.
I'm not used to a current varsity roster.
Speak up, Ben. Curtis is hyping me up right now. Thanks, Curtis.
That's what Solo Kings and Elite do. Yeah, I know. I hate to have those teams in the league because they're really making it just not fun for the guys who are just out here just trying to have fun.
How about we put them in a league of their own? You know,
a league of
just
their
like
own.
yeah, like that movie.
There's no crying in baseball.
No crying a bit, but like just put them in like
The
the major
Weekend
leagues, you know?
Kings League.
WWWFFL.
The weekend-
Women's Weekend Warrior.
We're not
Football.
talking about
Women's. That is.
We already talked about the women's, the Weekend Queens League.
Shut the fuck
Wait,
up. This
wait,
is so,
where did
this
that
is
come
so
from?
bad. This is bad PR, guys. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on, bro.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Keep
I
going.
don't think. Okay, whatever.
Okay,
I
so
think there just shouldn't be that 2 per team.
football players, that's fucking crazy.
2?
There's 10 guys in a team.
I'd
That's
say
not- that's not
3
that
or
bad.
4.
Whoa,
Three or
whoa!
3 or 4 is
Come on.
valid. 3 or 4 is valid.
Whoa, whoa,
I mean,
whoa.
so you got
I don't know.
2 linemen, a quarterback, and a wide receiver. I mean,
That's basically just the same
that's a
player.
functioning team, but like
Yeah.
you
And
could.
you have all those other guys.
Then you got all
they're
these other
gonna get
scrubs,
tired.
and then you're
Exactly.
going against a bunch of 10 guys on another team who could also have football players. You know?
Yeah.
As long as it's an even spread.
Caleb
I
Evans
like
says 3. I think 3 is fair.
that. 3
Three
is
is
pretty
fair.
good.
Because that gives you a lineman, a receiver, and a QB.
Okay, who
Or
votes for
3
3?
receivers.
Who votes to ban ski masks?
fucking
We'll
hands
get
down.
shot at.
Let people wear what they
How
want to
about,
wear.
how about you go get your ski mask on if you're
Yeah.
so
Austin,
for
do you
it?
think you should let us wear what we want to wear?
I think I should let you guys wear what you want to wear.
As
I thought you were
also
a dictator,
important,
pal.
important question posed by Ayush Khan.
Oh, we're this is America, baby. We believe in democracy
Democracy?
here, bro.
Let's hear
Didn't
what
you just
Ayush
say
has
you're
to
a
say.
dictator?
No. Ayush said that there should be a jersey rule, which means that you have to be wearing the right colors for your team.
That's ridiculous.
It's not.
honestly.
It's not.
I
It's
thi-
not
it
hard
is,
to wear the
though.
right colors.
I feel
But
like
you
that's-
have
guys,
yellow
let's wear red.
flags,
Ah,
bro.
That's
Alright,
not.
alright,
Bro, if
arguing,
you're playing
arguing.
defense, you're not looking at the flag colors.
What are you
You're
saying, man? Do you have something to say?
I think you should be the right sort of color. You see that kid wearing gray?
Holy fuck, he's wearing yellow flags.
Nobody
If
can
you're
see the
close.
color of the
It's not the
flags.
flags as much as if I'm wearing black and this shirt and then David's wearing a black shirt, that's fine. And
Yeah.
if it's like a dark gray, that's fine, or dark
Yeah,
blue. But
sure.
if it's like a yellow, then what the fuck?
Look, my thing
I
is,
agree.
look. Your whole team is wearing black, right?
Mhm. Correct.
Anyone who's not wearing black is not on your team. It's that simple.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not. It's
We
really
were
not.
just correctly outfitted because we have a great brand.
But I think Bliss.
You have like a whole corporation.
Hey Curtis,
Yeah.
let me know, bro. But y'all picked up that one kid. I forgot his name. Josh, I think. No, Josh or it's the Asian kid wearing a gray T-shirt. He was either wearing. You guys picked him up recently, right? Like he's not like a new signing, or he's not like an old signing.
I don't even know who that is. I think he was a free agent.
Yeah,
I'm
and
locked
he
in
just
on
they
this
just
one,
picked him
yeah.
up last minute, bro. So I think
You said yeah.
so I think it's fine. You know what I mean? I think it's fine. Honestly, I do think it's fine. I think you should probably wear the same. Obviously, it's
Same
advised.
color.
I
but
think
it's
you're not
you're not
gonna
gonna
get
get
kicked
penalized.
No
for not
penalties,
wearing
but
the
like
same
just
color.
like
I mean, if you don't got the right color, just take
just
your
like
shit
based like an unwritten rule that you need to.
You'd want that,
You want to
Jay?
wear the right colors.
off. I'd love to. Like, I'd wear the wrong color every day.
That just
Yeah,
goes
bro.
down to team coordination.
I know but like even it's
I don't think it's an important discussion in the way that it's not going to be penalized.
It's not be penalized, but
it's
it
advised. But like you're not going to get in trouble
happen.
for not wearing the same colors.
Frowned upon.
Frowned upon. Like we'll kill you if you wear the wrong jersey, but there's no penalties.
No, what I think we should do. I think we need like this completely off topic. We got to get a permit for like a field.
No, dude, they're too expensive.
They're not that expensive.
It's $120 a week for the hours.
A week.
They're pretty expensive. Yeah.
It's like $20 per hour.
Saunders does not require a permit. They're chill as hell. I talked to the guy. doing the field.
Who's the guy? Security
guy.
guy.
This guy doing field work. I'm like, hey,
what's up?
And he's like, yeah, you don't need a permit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes there's...
And it's just a matter of whoever's playing first that day sees if that field's being used. And if they're not being used, we use that field. It's that simple.
It's perfect.
That's exactly what we did at Colgan today. So
I was talking to them. They're like, hey, if there's like a lacrosse team here that has this field scheduled, then you got to go. But other than that, it's completely open.
And that's why we know the schedule for like the Aces they're the Royals. They end their stuff at like 1. Yeah. So it's fine. We just schedule games after 1 on Saturday.
I'm a big Saunders guy. I don't know.
I like Saunders. It's a little rough.
Shout out to Herbert.
Hell yeah.
Elite ball night.
Hell yeah.
Elite ball knowledge, bro. Who's gonna have the most WWFFL elite ball knowledge?
Dude, I love that. I had a conversation with this one kid in my school, and I had him in game design, and me and James were talking about the WWFFL, and this kid comes up and they're like, yo, yeah, Burnouts fucking suck, bro. Bandits are the best team. I was like, yo, who the fuck are you, bro?
Dude,
I don't know. It's some random kid in my game design. I was like, dude, I fucking love that. I love how people like
I like how people like that nobody knows are
getting
into the league and getting
it's
into
amazing.
it.
I don't want to name names, but there's this one kid that was bragging about knowing the owner of a team.
That is electric.
It's like who's bragging? I know Ben Frantz. I know Ben Frantz.
I know this one player on this team, and I know the owner on this team.
Bro, it's like
you should be flexing about that. I mean,
I'm not gonna name names, but you know.
I love it.
I feel you follow up that by naming
one of the fucking Iron guys came up to me and was like, yo, you're doing some really cool shit here, bro.
Dude, you are.
Everyone's talking about it. And I was like, yeah, bro, I appreciate it. And dude, it's cool, you know? It's really
I'm not getting it, bro.
Bro, you want to type it out? Start getting kids to buy jerseys, bro.
Oh, like merchandise?
Yeah,
start selling
merchandise jerseys.
Who wants my the Herring 88 jersey?
Buy his hat, $200.
No, not the hat. The hat stays. I love this.
Bro,
hat.
at the end of the year we sell our jerseys. Game worn.
How much?
Jerseys.
How much would those go for? Like $1,200.
Signed by.
We'll sign them. Do I sign my own jersey like a little prick? Yeah. Yeah.
He's bragging.
I bet.
About knowing Jack.
I don't know how we're gonna post it. Oh yeah, we're recording the podcast right now, so we're gonna post that.
Yeah, we're gonna post clips, and I think I'm gonna post the whole thing on YouTube. We're gonna post clips on YouTube.
Hellwig is the most open, but it's a pain in the ass
because there's no yard lines.
Yeah, we just.
It's like a soccer field. It's just a soccer field.
Yeah, we should. That's the.
Hellwig's got hella soccer. No, coming up. We're entering the prime soccer time, so it's just gonna get worse and worse for the Hellwig. So I think Saunders.
I mean, Colgan Saunders, and then Colgan backup is probably.
We gotta find another one.
Ryan Ness will show up to games naked, and I'll give you $100. Okay.
That's it.
Wow. 100. I mean, I know a place. It's completely.
Your boy always says Mike
cop
a Bandits cap.
Grass field's a grass.
Yo, should we make hats?
We got cones.
How hard is it to make hats? Like just hats, like baseball caps.
I think I'd need people to like pre-order, or like I need a certain amount of people to make them.
Yeah.
Or to want them.
To buy hats.
They're a little complicated to make. I've made plenty of hats and.
Yeah, Skippy ass ones. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
this is our
merchandise.
Jersey guy.
We gotta get a account going. WWSL merch.
Shout out.
Like a link.
Pre-plug it. Y'all gotta check out the account that doesn't exist yet.
I mean, I know it's currently being used as a football team's account, but Skippy Ice, I've got all the quality merchandise. You can't really see, but if you want any custom merch, I got you. Super easy. Look at that. Look at this.
Game
made by this guy.
But It's easy.
He's like a team worker.
I don't do this
Sheehan, my bad.
penny pinching stuff. I give you the fairest price possible.
does.
They're very high quality.
He's very
They're high quality for
quality
very cheap.
and they're low
Like
price.
the Gorillas jerseys, they look so good, bro.
I think
I ain't seen those yet.
I
They're
don't
so nice.
Okay,
all
okay.
4 teams I did, I made like $20 total, which is crazy because I
Hey,
made
profit.
50 something jerseys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you're making what?
Very, very little. I'm making
His margins are insane.
40 cents a jersey? Is that right?
just even less. Not gonna lie.
That's crazy. You got to charge a lot more then.
Yeah, probably.
Honestly, you deserve more. But
Oh. I just want these guys being outfitted. It looks great, you know.
yeah.
It looks good for the league. too.
Dirty
Yeah,
Dogs
it's-
poses a question. Thoughts on players with college football offers playing? No.
Wait.
No.
Who
It depends
is there
what
somebody
division.
is
No,
there
it-
somebody
no, it
like
is not.
that?
It is not.
They count as a football player.
I mean, they can be one of the 3
It
on the
depends
team.
on how many stars they
Do they
have.
one
count
of
as
the
2?
If you're D2 and above,
Oh,
I think
that's
it's.
not bad.
Count as like 2
Yeah.
of the roster.
I was
spots.
thinking this was stupid, but like stars per player, and that's your cap. Like,
What?
Like,
Speak English.
I was thinking, who would be a 5-star player?
Ben France, of course.
Ben France 5-star. Who sucks? Noah is a 1-star.
Matt
You only get a
Urbaniak,
certain amount of
posthumous.
stars. I know it'd be stupid,
Matt
but I thought that would be a.
Dude, plug in your
Urbaniak.
Okay, this guy says Landon Hunt
Dude, I got
has
a charger back
D2
there if you
offers.
Yeah, I'd probably.
I can get you a charger.
Landon Hunt has D2 offers.
Who the hell's Landon Hunt? Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't even.
What
know
team
it
is he on? Last Chance? I think he's on Last Chance.
Maintenance.
What about lacrosse offers?
What?
It's like
Do you have offers?
it's shitty private. I don't care. I want I got college for free if I don't go to private. So
He said running back for FP, so I assume that's for the Last Chance.
That just counts as one of your football players.
that's
bro.
actually like
Don't allow.
Don't trust it.
Do not trust it.
Is it even charging or not? It is. Okay, perfect.
that just ruins the point of Weekend Warriors a little bit. No,
That's why we're capping.
It's
it
just
at
a fun
3
recreational
football
league.
So is
players.
that a rule? We're
Clock.
capping it at 3 football players per team because that's gonna cause some
And
controversy.
that's gonna upset a lot of people.
it could be.
That's gonna.
It could be
Everybody's being mad. I mean,
But it has to happen.
if we do that, I think we have to get rid of ski masks to prevent like. gang violence.
Exactly. Get rid of ski masks. I mean,
I don't think whatever.
That's not gonna
It's a free country. It's a free country.
Free country.
You want to talk about how playoffs could work?
So this is what I was thinking. The top 4 teams of each division make it in.
We only have 2 divisions, brother.
So I said.
Yeah.
So it's just
Oh shit, I'm not
Conferences.
disagreeing.
So
I say we
it's-
do an all-star game as well
Yeah, all-star
with
games.
skills challenges, like where they did
Skills challenges.
like the long
We
drive.
should
or
run a
whatever.
flag football game. That's what they do for the
Ooh,
NFL.
yeah,
Let's run an
yeah.
actual
A full contact football game. How about that?
Let's do a full contact football game. That's it.
Just reverse.
He'll be safer.
Exactly.
We'll have pads.
But I mean, yeah, top 4.
Bro,
and then like the
Your boy Ollie says if you make that rule, Last Chance you won't have a team. That's just how it works. This league is not made for football
It's
players.
not a football league.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a flag
that's a
football.
stupid name. That's a stupid name too.
That's
Last
actually
chance,
valid
yeah.
because it was created by me and my buddies who none of us play football.
Exactly.
So,
The Gorillas.
yeah, the Gorillas. None of us play. We got 2 football players on our team. That's it.
Hey, that's good.
That's perfect.
We're gonna have what, one?
You have 0.
We have one.
Do linemen
Kyber.
do non-skill
doesn't play football.
players really?
Kyber plays
doesn't?
football. He's on the.
He's on the
first-
Colgan team.
he does
I mean, the
that.
picture you use for the sign
Oh, yeah, that's
literally
true.
is him in the
Fucking
Colgan
guy.
football gear, dude.
Yeah.
But is he?
How many do you have?
I have Caleb. I don't even know if he plays football anymore. I think he's swim, but I don't. We have like no football players.
That's good.
We have one lacrosse player.
We're like,
Oh, we have 3.
Ryan Hessel said All-Star games should be limited
prejudice
to teams
football
with
players.
nice
None
people.
of our guys even play sports.
limited to teams with nice guys.
Nice guys.
It should be the All-Star game, but just nicest
I
people
think just
possible.
it's All-Star game, but the like
Exclude Solo Kings. And all
Yeah.
those guys. bro.
no football players are allowed in the All-Star
That's so
game.
This is such
Yeah,
a
I know,
biased
that's
group
Football
for this
player
podcast.
list All-Star game.
I'm trying to see my
That's
roster.
crazy, bro.
Or we could have 2 games where like one is like football players and then one is like just fun guys.
I'm not even.
And it should
kidding.
be like frisbee golf or something.
I'm not even kidding. We got
Frisbee
2 lacrosse
football, bro.
players,
Frisbee
1
football.
basketball player, and that's it.
I think
we
that's.
have-
And then some robotics guys.
We
Some
got robotics. We got swim. We got.
I think we need to implement the rule
a
immediately.
biker. We got BMX.
like African Student Union or something.
yeah. What was that?
I think we should implement 3 football players immediately. Give Last Chance you to scramble.
I like
and
that.
Find some players.
Yeah.
I think.
They can also just split Make a new
But I
franchise.
think Iron Titans would be fucked too. They may not be the best team,
They
but that
varsity?
team is mostly football guys.
It's just a bunch of linemen, right?
Yeah, but they're mostly football guys.
They are
So
mostly
isn't that
football
unfair to them? Because you're basically saying we're doing this because we don't want good football players. But say they're bad football players, are they fucked? You know what I mean? That whole team.
Are they
is
in
football.
varsity?
I think Hilton's bad.
I'm pretty sure Dirty Dogs is over 3-2. Not gonna lie.
Really?
And they're not that good. I think it's
They're not
only like
good.
Solo Kings. You know what I mean?
Then we'll just.
And a little bit. Of
Do we just,
Durban,
like,
right?
They're
Just
not football
ban
players. it's
teams
mostly-
just because we're like petty.
But
and
this is
don't
my
wanna lose?
thing though. Where like me and Zevin were. This is the problem has been like since the beginning, like week 1. Like there's gonna be good teams in the league. You know.
Yeah.
There's
But,
gonna
like-
be some like really good teams, and that's just how like leagues go. Some teams are just always gonna win. You know. That's
the
just how it
Chiefs,
is.
man.
Aiden
screw the
Brennan
Chiefs.
is
It's the
watching
Eagles.
right now.
But it could be so much more
Aiden
fun.
Brennan is watching, or Brennan, whatever.
Freaking cool.
Where was he? If he was there, the Blitzbusters would have lost.
Crazy.
Maybe y'all should run it back. But
What's up with this James Nebel guy?
Let's talk
That
about
guy-
James Nebel's fall off. From
Terrible.
Dude, he dogged out yesterday.
he dogged out a wide
Just
receiver.
taking shots.
He
Dog
was
at wide receiver,
but
though.
the important thing is at the start of the season, he was known as the greatest QB in the league.
Crazy.
that is off.
It
the
was an
board, actually.
insane.
To be fair, bro, I love.
He's
James,
also
but
the
there was
only
no
quarterback.
comp. Yeah, there was like no comp.
Only quarterback in the league.
There was no
therefore
comp,
the greatest quarterback.
CBS got way too much flack for that loss against Gorillas. The first.
Oh, the
time.
first one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we had
Yeah.
Ben Masters,
shit.
Adrian.
Ben, you're good. All
We
right.
love you, Ben Masters.
No, but we didn't have our.
He's our
team
Cooper DeJean. All right.
Okay, that's crazy.
He's a good flag. He
He
can
doesn't
grab.
have that much swagger, you know.
Who needs swagger, bro?
I could pull up a picture right now that proves you wrong.
Is it him looking like a waiter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you go.
ridiculous.
With the don't tread on me tie. I mean that
Whatever
goes
the-
hard.
Whatever, man. It's Ben Masters. Just let.
We love Ben.
All right.
Masters.
It might be almost time to wrap this up. It's 7:00.
This is 7:00.
Yeah.
We
So-
lost.
Let's just have the final thoughts on the weekend.
Really good
Warriors
weekend.
football.
Really good matchups.
Great matchups, great games. The games that were played were seriously fun to watch.
They were good. Good games.
I don't think there was a single bad game this week, except for ours. You could say is a bad game, but it was
I wouldn't say. Well, that's because we won.
because we absolutely trampled them.
I wouldn't say we
Well,
trampled them.
I mean, I feel like
I felt it felt closer than it was.
Yeah.
throughout the game.
Hey, who's on the chopping block next week against Solo Kings? Like, who do you think is a chance against Solo Kings? Let's be for real.
I think I
Who do
would
you
say
think it is?
Durburger, but they can't. They're not coming out.
If they just show up, maybe.
Or Cracker Elite.
I mean, they did
actually,
play-
I want to see Blitzbusters.
Didn't Durburgers
Yeah.
I wanna
play a
see
game against
Blitzbusters
Cracker
play
Elite that was
Solo Kings.
unofficiated?
Yeah, it was unofficial.
So I mean, they've shown up to a game, so they could show up to another.
They showed up to two.
Yeah, I'm cutting it at
I
7.
feel like it's been a productive.
Okay.
It was a productive week, but there wasn't too much movement at the bottom or at the top. Like it was very middle heavy, where the movement and it was pretty good.
All right.
Like the highest change. Well, Blitzbusters are
Well,
going up.
realistically, Solo
Yeah.
Kings haven't played a game in over 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Last week they got forfeited. This week they got forfeited.
Okay, let me ask.
So they could be rust.
Let me answer a few questions. What's the rule with real football players? 3 per team. 3. We'll implement that.
Are we actually implementing
I
that?
think it might be a real implement.
We could have a discussion.
We'll talk about it. We'll have a team.
We'll get the owners.
Bro, how?
Oh my! I'm gonna grab a different charging cord.
Come with it. That.
Turn on close.
I got USB-C one.
Press close so the live will start back up.
Oh yeah, how long was that there?
Did you know?
Not very long. We all right. Back to what we were talking about. 3 per team, I think. Next question was
I don't know
from
about that, but we'll talk about it.
Christian. What was the score for Steven? It was 72-45. If Ben could make Bandits jerseys, I might be willing to buy depending on the price.
It depends on what
It's
you
per
want.
player.
If
Each
you
player
want
buys
stuff
one,
on the
right?
back, it gets more expensive. This to make this shirt specifically, it was like $7,
I know the Gorillas.
and I made
jerseys-
them pay $7.
The Gorillas jerseys were $9, and we
Zero
only got
problem.
numbers on the back.
It's incredible.
Truly, what a guy.
And they're still customized.
Wait, does yours have
same
names on the
numbers.
back?
No,
Yeah.
we don't have names or numbers.
And Bandits don't really need names on the back because I feel like they're getting
like
shipped
I
around.
won't scam you.
Yeah.
I won't
Move
scam.
to
you. I want.
Ben's actually reliable. He's got
Ben's
great
not.
guys for 4
Ben's
teams.
not based in Dhaka. I mean,
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Or Nairobi.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
okay, being one of them fellas. Yeah.
the
Okay.
call centers. Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone watching wants jerseys, like, even if you want like I could make weekend warrior merchandise if people want to.
Let's do merch. That'd be
Anthony,
awesome.
he would buy some, dude. He'd like have the hat and everything.
Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that kid.
It's our biggest supporter.
I can see
bro.
parents buying them.
Parents might
Parents,
buy.
I think my parents would buy.
A lot of parents actually come out to the games. It's
Yeah,
kinda-
Yeah, we see them.
Hey, also,
My dad really wants to coach our team.
should we let him? He has to wear a suit.
I mean,
Oh my gosh, ET.
He's a coach, bro. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
He's not playing,
he's
so it don't matter.
won like a state flag football
He's coaching.
thing.
Okay, I don't think we should.
But we
any
need to have
restriction on
AirPods in communication.
We could do that. I mean,
Coaches don't matter. They don't matter.
you'd be good with that.
If he's not playing,
You're good with AirPod communication.
That's what the
John
Giants
Herring,
had today.
head coach.
They had AirPod communication, bro.
And they lost.
It's actually bro.
Wait, who did?
The Iron Titans had AirPod communication.
Were they actually?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He asked me, he was like, yo, he's like, let me just put my AirPod in and FaceTime you and tell you what to do. And he's like, okay.
That's crazy.
It's hilarious.
I think I said what I had to say. What do you guys?
I think we're good with everything.
I'm good.
WWFL, gotta love it.
Pause due to it's back.
Open-ended.
Perfect. Perfect
Yeah,
time.
there we go. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to awkward be like. You just gotta stop.
There's
the recording.
video.
Wait, no, I think we're still alive.
We're still live.
I wouldn't say.
Bye, guys.
Oh, there's a delay.
Hopefully this time.